So does every audio interface sound the same? Let's find out. So I have come across a debate that some guy told me that cheap interfaces will sound the same no matter what brand you use and their specifications doesn't change or even the sound doesn't change. I also want to mention that both these interfaces were recorded on the sample rate of 44.1 kilohertz because I cannot set the UR12 to 192. That's why. So the comparison is in the same sample rate. So in this video we are going to compare two affordable interfaces. The one is my main audio interface that I am using to record my voice for YouTube or my stream, and it's the Native Instruments Komplet Audio 1. The second interface is my friend's Steinberg UR12. For the recording, I will be using my Shure SM7B directly into Audacity. My gain on the Native Instruments Komplet Audio 1 is hitting around -18 up to -12 dB of gain if I speak loud enough, but if I keep talking this quiet, it's about -24 or -18. Specifications for these interfaces are 24-bit resolution for both. Frequency response is 20 Hz to 20 kHz for Komplet Audio 1, and for the UR12 it was not mentioned in the specifications list, but it should be the same. Max sample rate is 192 kHz for both. Dynamic range on the UR12 is 101 dBA, 109 dBA for the Komplet Audio 1, plus 54 dB max input gain for UR12 and plus 44 dB on the Komplet Audio 1. Equivalent input noise measured at 129.5 dBu on the Komplet Audio 1, and UR12 EIN is not mentioned anywhere in the specifications list, but on the UR22 Mark II it was measured at 123.3 dBu, so I can be assuming it might have the same EIN because they both share the same D-pre mic preamps, but I'm not gonna be biased by that. And as for a last comparison, I will show you on the video how noisy these interfaces are by comparing them side by side, and we will only look at the noise measured in decibels shown in the OBS meter, which should give us a minor comparison of how these interfaces are noisy with the microphone plug-in and unplugged, if there will be any significant difference. For comparison, I would use maximum gain for both interfaces. This is the test of Shure SM7B into Steinberg UR12. So there you have it. Do you think these two interfaces sound and perform the same? Does one perform or sound the same? Does one perform or sound better than other? And which one do you like the most? Let me know down in the comments below. I also want to mention one last thing. I believe that if I could set up the sample rate on the UR12 up to 192 kHz as I can on the Complete Audio 1, I believe that both of them would shine the same, because on both interfaces my gain is maxed out and they both hit at the max minus 12 dB. That's insane, because the UR12 has 54 decibels of maximum microphone input gain, and the native Instruments Complete Audio 1 only has a 44 decibels of gain. But that said, if you do some post processing to raise the gain, you can use any of these interfaces with the Shure SM7B with no problems, as I am now using two of these to record my Shure SM7B. So let me know in the comments below which one do you like the most.